What's good, folks? It's your boy Jay here with another video, man. And we got to talk about this whole Maino video situation. Maino was asked about things that honestly, you would think would be pretty much just random answer questions. But when you talk about things that talk about domestic violence, I think Maino missed the point about this question. So let's get to this Maino thing. Fair use, fair use.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, before I say anything, I want to say shout out and respect to the real victims out there, to the real victims that have been, in heavily traumatized situations, that's been dealing with things, that have been essayed, you understand? Because it's the second day of the new year, and it's like I don't want to scroll down and I'm seeing these niggas post things that I feel like I don't understand. I don't know if I believe these niggas. You understand? Because if a man put his meat on you, he should be put to sleep. Why are you telling us these stories 20 years later? It's real victims out there. You understand? You taking things for granted. You see, I got kids. I got a daughter that's on Instagram that's looking at things and may think that this is how it goes. If a man play with you like that, he should be put down. Period. Point blank. We don't want to hear the stories 20 years later because, honestly, is it clout or is it attention? I don't understand. I just don't get it.
Yeah, so that's what Maino had to say about women who tend to come out with allegations 20 years later. And basically, Maino was saying, if this happened, why didn't you just report it off the break? Now, honestly, this is a touchy subject, so I don't really want to, get too in the weeds about this subject because a lot of people have gone through this. A lot of women have gone through this, and I want to be honest and I want to be respectful to the victims out there. I think Maino missed the point with this. Now, is he right about women making false allegations? Yeah, he's right about that. You have some women who make false allegations and make the women who have real allegations look suspect. I get that. But the thing about this whole situation is that women, it doesn't matter if you report it 2 days later or 20 years later. It still happened. I think the problem is in this society is that, we can't tell. We just can't tell as men. We can't tell women when they can report something because a lot of people, what happens is, especially women, everybody takes the case different. Some people may be brave enough to report it 2 days later or 2 months later or even a year later. Or you have some women who have been traumatized so much from that particular situation that it may take 10 years, may take 15 years for them to report it because you don't know who did it to them. It could have been a family member. It could have been a spouse. It could have been a person that's respected in the community, and they don't want that person to actually lose what's going on. A lot of people, a lot of women who have been essayed, a lot of them know the person. I mean, really know the person. Like, I have family members who have been essayed, and the person who essayed them are other family members. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter when a woman reports it. I think what Maino is saying is that you got so many people coming out 5-10 years later, putting out these allegations, doing all these lawsuits. Why are you waiting? But the thing is, with a lot of women who go through these situations, it's not about, oh, when do I report it? It's about some women don't even report it. Some women don't report it. And my perspective is that a woman, there's no time limit on it. There's no time limit on when a woman could report it. Because at the end of the day, if that was your daughter and she probably was scared to tell you, you might tell your daughter, hey, you could tell me if anything happened to you, but your daughter may be scared because of the ramifications. A lot of women don't report it because of the ramifications. The person may be an important figure. The person may be a family member. A person may be a spouse. A person may be somebody that they really, really adored and loved or whatever, and they don't want that person to fall, or they don't want to be called this, or they don't want to be called that. And it's also, you got to look at the emotional side too. Like, it takes a lot for a woman to report an essay. It takes a lot, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You got women out there who probably were essayed when they were 18 and 19 that are in their mid-30s and still haven't told anybody because they don't want to be labeled the H word, or they don't want to be labeled something, so they don't say anything. My advice to women is take as long as you need, and honestly, go find, get some counseling and report it. Because that person violated you. That person, that man did something to you and took something from you that is valuable. He took your peace, he took your sin, he took your sanctity and used it and abused it. So I don't really care when you report it, but in my honest opinion, please report it. Because if he did it to you, he'll probably do it to somebody else. And I mean, Maino needs to understand. You got daughters, Maino. You need to understand, man. It's something that, we as men, we can't question it. We just have to support the women who do come forward and be a beacon of light for them, because at the end of the day, it's them against the world. I think because these documentaries are coming out, all these accusations are coming out the last few months, people are so sensitive, and the awareness is out there, and women need to feel safe. That's my thought on this whole situation. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's your boy Jay here with another video. Make sure that like button, make sure the subscribe button on my road to 2,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. Until next time, folks, I'm out.